Life is full of ups and downs, and how we handle our emotions can significantly impact our journey. Stoic philosophy, which has been guiding individuals for centuries, offers profound insights for managing our emotions and finding tranquility amidst life's turbulence. In this video, we'll explore 7 essential Stoic principles that can help us gain control over our emotions and lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. Principle number 1. Focus on what you can control. A fundamental teaching of Stoicism is the distinction between what we can control and what we cannot. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized that while we cannot dictate external events, we can control our reactions to them. Think of a sailor navigating a stormy sea. While the sailor cannot control the weather, he can control how he navigates the ship. Similarly, we may not control external circumstances, but we have the power to choose our responses. This principle empowers us to shift our focus from external events to our internal responses. By concentrating on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, we become more resilient in the face of adversity. Consider a scenario where you face criticism at work. Instead of reacting defensively, recognize that while you cannot control others' opinions, you can control how you respond. Use the feedback constructively to improve, maintaining your composure and professionalism. By consistently focusing on what we can control, we cultivate inner peace and resilience, navigating life's challenges with greater ease. Principle number 2. Pause before reacting. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to react impulsively. However, Stoic philosophy encourages us to pause and reflect before responding. This moment of pause allows us to choose a more measured and thoughtful response. Imagine a time when someone cuts you off in traffic. Your initial reaction might be anger, but by taking a moment to breathe and reflect, you can choose to let go of the irritation and continue your day with a calm mind. Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic philosopher, advised, "The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength." By pausing before reacting, we gain the strength to respond with clarity and wisdom. This practice can be applied in all areas of life. When faced with a challenging situation or a difficult conversation, take a deep breath and give yourself a moment to consider your response. This pause can prevent unnecessary conflict and promote more constructive interactions. In relationships, pausing before reacting can enhance communication and understanding. It allows us to respond with empathy and thoughtfulness, fostering deeper and more meaningful connections. By integrating this principle into our daily lives, we develop the ability to navigate challenges with greater composure and effectiveness. Principle number 3. Practice emotional detachment. Stoicism teaches the importance of practicing emotional detachment, or apatheia, which means maintaining a state of equanimity regardless of external events. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions but rather observing them without being overwhelmed. Consider a serene lake. No matter how strong the winds, the lake eventually returns to its calm state. Similarly, by practicing emotional detachment, we can maintain inner peace amidst life's storms. This principle encourages us to acknowledge our emotions without being consumed by them. For instance, if you receive bad news, instead of being overwhelmed by sadness or anxiety, recognize the emotion, accept it, and allow it to pass. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, suggested that by viewing our emotions as passing clouds, we can observe them without being swept away. This perspective helps us stay grounded and balanced. Practicing emotional detachment doesn't mean becoming indifferent. It means cultivating a calm and composed mind, enabling us to respond to situations with clarity and rationality. By embracing this principle, we develop the resilience to face life's ups and downs with grace and stability. Principle number 4. Consider long-term perspective. When faced with a challenging situation, ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? This simple question can provide a broader perspective and reduce the intensity of our immediate emotional reactions. Think of a minor inconvenience, like missing a bus. While it might feel frustrating in the moment, in the grand scheme of things, it's a trivial issue. By considering the long-term perspective, we can reduce stress and focus on what truly matters. This principle also applies to positive experiences, enhancing our appreciation of them. Reflecting on what will matter in 5 years helps us prioritize relationships and experiences that bring lasting joy and fulfillment. By regularly asking ourselves, will this matter in 5 years? We can navigate life with a more balanced and thoughtful approach. It allows us to let go of unnecessary worries, focus on what truly matters, and build a future aligned with our values and aspirations. Principle number 5, welcome change. Change is the only constant in life, a concept deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believe that resisting change leads to unnecessary suffering. Instead, they advocated embracing change as a natural and inevitable part of life. Imagine a river flowing towards the sea, encountering rocks and bends along the way. The river doesn't resist these obstacles but adapts and continues its journey. Similarly, by embracing change, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Epictetus advised, don't seek for everything to happen as you wish it would, but rather wish that everything happens as it actually will, then your life will flow well. This shift in mindset from resistance to acceptance can transform our relationship with change. Consider a major life change, such as moving to a new city or starting a new job. Initially, it might feel overwhelming, filled with uncertainties and challenges. However, by embracing the change and viewing it as an opportunity for growth and learning, we can reduce anxiety and find excitement in the new possibilities that unfold. Change also brings the gift of impermanence, reminding us that no situation, good or bad, is permanent. This awareness helps us savor the good times and endure the tough ones with the understanding that this too shall pass. Practically welcoming change involves staying open-minded and flexible, adapting our plans and expectations as circumstances evolve, and letting go of the past. By doing so, we create space for new experiences and growth. In personal relationships, embracing change can lead to deeper connections. By accepting and supporting each other's growth, we can build stronger, more resilient bonds. Welcoming change is about aligning ourselves with the natural flow of life, finding peace amidst uncertainty, and trusting that each change brings new opportunities for growth and discovery. By adopting this perspective, we can navigate the waves of change with courage and grace. Principle number 6, cultivate mindfulness. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the moment, is a key aspect of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believe that by paying attention to the present moment, we can gain control over our thoughts and emotions, leading to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Imagine walking through a beautiful garden but being so lost in thought that you don't notice the vibrant flowers or the singing birds. This is how many of us go through life, preoccupied with past regrets or future worries, missing the beauty and opportunities of the present moment. Practicing mindfulness helps us break this cycle, grounding us in the here and now, allowing us to fully experience and appreciate life as it unfolds. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, often reflected on the importance of living in the present. He wrote, "Confine yourself to the present." Mindfulness involves observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment, noticing when our mind starts to wander, and gently bringing it back to the present moment. This practice can be as simple as paying attention to our breath, the sensations in our body, or the sounds around us. One practical way to incorporate mindfulness into daily life is through mindful breathing. Taking a few moments each day to focus on our breath can help calm the mind and reduce stress. Another method is mindful walking, where we pay attention to the sensation of our feet touching the ground and the rhythm of our steps. Mindfulness also enhances our relationships. By being fully present with others, we listen more deeply, communicate more effectively, and connect more authentically. It allows us to respond to others with empathy and compassion rather than reacting impulsively. Moreover, mindfulness helps us gain insight into our habitual thought patterns, revealing how often we might be caught up in worries about the future or ruminations about the past. With this awareness, we can start to shift our focus to the present, where we have the power to make positive changes. By practicing mindfulness, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience, becoming more attuned to the beauty and richness of life, finding joy in simple moments and strength in times of difficulty. Mindfulness, as embraced by the Stoics, is not just a practice but a way of being, fully engaged with life, moment by moment. Principle number 7, maintain a journal. Journaling is a powerful tool for self-reflection and personal growth, and it was a common practice among the Stoics. Marcus Aurelius, for instance, wrote his famous work Meditations as a personal journal to reflect on his thoughts and principles. Keeping a journal helps us process our emotions, clarify our thoughts, and track our progress over time. It provides a private space to explore our inner world, uncover patterns, and gain insights into our behavior and beliefs. Imagine having a conversation with your future self. What advice would you give? What challenges are you currently facing that you might see differently with the passage of time? Journaling allows us to have this dialogue, offering a perspective that can guide us through present challenges. One effective journaling practice is to start and end the day with a few minutes of writing. In the morning, we can set our intentions for the day, outline our goals, and reflect on what we're grateful for. In the evening, we can review the day's events, celebrate our successes, and consider what we've learned from our experiences. This habit of regular journaling helps us stay grounded, focused, and connected to our personal growth journey. Seneca, another influential Stoic philosopher, often wrote letters to his friends, offering reflections and advice. These letters were a form of journaling, allowing him to process his thoughts and share his wisdom. By maintaining a journal, we can similarly articulate our thoughts and emotions, gaining clarity and perspective. Journaling also helps us track our progress and celebrate our achievements. By recording our goals and reflecting on our efforts, we can see how far we've come and stay motivated to continue our journey. Moreover, journaling can serve as a form of emotional release. When we write about our challenges and frustrations, we externalize them, making them easier to manage. This process can reduce stress and help us find solutions to problems. To get started with journaling, set aside a few minutes each day to write freely. There's no need for perfection. The goal is to express yourself honestly and openly. Over time, you'll develop a deeper understanding of yourself and your emotions, gaining valuable insights that can guide you in your personal growth. By integrating journaling into our daily routine, we create a space for reflection, self-discovery, and personal development. This practice, rooted in Stoic wisdom, empowers us to navigate life's challenges with greater clarity and resilience. Conclusion: Stoic philosophy offers timeless wisdom for managing our emotions and finding inner peace amidst the complexities of modern life. By focusing on what we can control, pausing before reacting, practicing emotional detachment, considering the long-term perspective, welcoming change, cultivating mindfulness, and maintaining a journal, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. These 7 Stoic principles are not just theoretical concepts but practical tools that can be applied in our daily lives. They help us cultivate a calm and composed mind, enabling us to respond to situations with clarity and wisdom. By embracing these principles, we can lead a more balanced, fulfilling, and meaningful life. As we journey through life, let's carry the wisdom of the Stoics with us, finding strength in their teachings and applying their insights to create a life of inner peace and resilience. By doing so, we can transform our relationship with our emotions, navigate challenges with grace, and cultivate a sense of fulfillment and joy in our everyday experiences. If this conversation was helpful to you, I want you to leave a passion. Subscribing to our channel and liking the video will help us. What would you like our next video to be about? Please tell us in the comments. Come on by.